Hello friends. Now, you know what were we doing in the last class? We were, in fact, I was talking to you about a 3-letter word in English, which is a very, very nice word, and without which you cannot speak English. That's the thing. You cannot. If you miss this word, it makes a lot of trouble for us. See? So, we have seen now 2 occasions where the should be used. Do you remember? One is when you use a plural noun. And the plural noun has the meaning of the inhabitants of all the inhabitants of a country. Like the French live in France. Very good example. The French is like this now. The French live in France. That means all the people of that country live in France. That doesn't mean they have not migrated. If you are a Frenchman, you live in France. Means they come back now. After migration also they come back. We can ask questions, such tricky questions like this, but the answer also will be like that. Okay, that's one. Secondly, remember that you have to use the with the hills, ranges of mountains, deserts, valleys, and then next rivers, seas, canals, oceans. We said the Pacific Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea, the Ganges, isn't it? The Kaveri, then the Suez Canal, the British Channel, means canal. That way. Again we saw with geographical features, lands, the Himalayas, the Alps, hills, the Nilgiri Hills, and you have got the next is valleys, the Silent Valley, isn't it? The Silent Valley, and deserts, the Sahara Desert. The Sahara. We don't say Sahara Desert, we say the Sahara. Slight, one or two exceptions, time being you forget about that. We will take it, already I have taken up, but further on this we will do later. Means all the exceptions you will see when we are doing a test. Okay, when you are taking a test. I think it is clear to you so far. So far we have come up to this. But today, just one point, this is tutorial. So I am not taking a class, it's a kind of, a debate, not a debate, a dialogue, not a debate. There's nothing to debate. Yes, a dialogue. What is that? Now the question is, you have seen sentences like this, when you start stories, old stories. Once there lived a king. Remember a? Yes. He said like this, once there lived a king. Now the second sentence we will say like this. If you say like this, a king was very kind. Kind. What's the meaning? Once there lived a king, that's a separate sentence. A king was very kind. That is another, no connection with this. So if you are, suppose you are going to talk about this king in the first sentence. We have already used it first. First use we have made of king. Suppose you are going to speak about that king again, then you will say, you cannot say like this, If you say like this, the meaning there will be no meaning at all. It will be another sentence with no connection with the first one. But if you want to connect it with the first one, see the relationship, continue the story. Here you cannot continue the story. If you want to continue the story, then what do you have to do? You have to say, this king, the king was very kind. So that means what? That means what? Means when you use a noun, a noun, it can be singular or plural, or it can be count or non-count, anything. That is, as far as thy is concerned, there is no such difference. So what you have to do is, if you make the first use, the same noun, you are using a second time, you can close your eyes and then use the with that. You have to use it. Otherwise, sentence will read like this. Once there lived a king was very kind. Which king? Not this king. If you want to say this king, you have to use that. The king was very kind. His name was Bimbasara. You know, you have heard of the story of Bimbasara. Isn't it? You have heard the story? Yes. Everybody knows the story. See? Or Midas. Midas statue. Yes, about gold. Okay, forget about that. So here it is. Once there lived a king, if you want to speak about this king, whom you have already referred or said about, you have to use the. So that means, what will you say? You will formulate a rule. What is the rule? When we use a noun for the second time, second time or third time, fourth time, second onwards, you should use the. For example, I said like this. Now you can generate in many sentences. Generate means make based on this. See, you can say like this. I saw a bird. Suppose you say like this. I saw a bird. Then you continue like this. A bird was singing. I saw a bird. A bird was singing. This different things. But if you say, I saw a bird, the bird was singing. What does that mean? That bird which I saw. So second use, you can always, it should be, not always, it should be accompanied by this definite article, this small three-letter word, the. Alright, clear. Now you see, he what did he do? He bought a pen. Now suppose you want to make next sentence which is connected to this. What will you say? He said, the pen was stolen. Oh, that's very bad. He bought a pen, the pen was stolen. That means, which pen? The pen that he bought. Specific, particular. You say no? The means specific. The meaning of the is specific or particular, or that one, or the same. So all meanings now. The same, that one, that pen, the same pen. Listen to me. For example, again, I have a pen. This. The pen is the pen is broken. The pen, I have a pen, the pen is broken. This pen is broken. Understand? We can say, I saw a muscle man. The muscle man was very tired. We can say, the muscle man was very tired. So now you can see, when a place where you can use the without any confusion and absolutely no exceptions is second use of the same noun. Of course, in connected speech. Connected speech. Otherwise, you say something today and then tomorrow you say something else, or you don't want to keep the connection, then don't enter into such kind of debates. You understand it in very simple way like this. If you want to particularize or specify that person about whom you spoke, then you should use the symbol. Don't get into this kind of imaginary problems and so on. Why should we waste our time on that? See, you can say like this. He went. He took a bag. Or let's say, we went for an excursion. We went for an excursion. The excursion was thrilling. We went for that particular excursion. You got the point, I suppose. I said, we had a miraculous teacher. Who is a miraculous teacher? I don't know. The teacher was very friendly. The teacher, that particular day. Miraculous means, I don't say that he is performing miracles, but he teaches well. All the students like. Sometimes we say, no, you tell your teacher, you are my all-time favorite teacher. So then he is the teacher, that particular teacher. Same thing teachers will say about students. Oh, he is my all-time favorite student. Then they will say, the students. I met the students. The student was very happy. In La Belle Dame Sans Mercy, I met a lady. The lady was very cruel, without mercy. Mercy is not the name of a girl, M-E-R-C-Y, small letter. So, I met a lady. The lady was very cruel. That is La Belle Dame Sans Mercy. Isn't it? There are 5 ladies in T.S. Eliot's poem, The Wasteland. You know, the second section, a game of chess. Yes. Then, the ladies are very tragic. It's their life. The ladies, it's those ladies, those women. Isn't it? Do you remember? No. Okay, forget about that if it is tough for you. Then let's say, I threw a stone. I threw a stone. The stone hit. The stone hit the stone hit what? Hit my friend. If it was enemy, you would get a beating. Friend, it's okay. He will excuse you. Isn't it? I have a friend. The friend is very nice. So a friend, next sentence, the friends. A king, next sentence, the king. A mango, the next sentence, the mango. A book, next sentence, the book. You got it? A teacher, next sentence, the teacher. 5 ladies, next sentence, the ladies. A lady, next sentence, the lady. Got it? A prime minister, next sentence, the prime minister. Clear? So, I think this is enough for today. You go on making sentences like this and practice. Practice makes a man perfect. So, you not only this, all the other previous previous points you keep in your mind. First, plural nouns, that meaning the inhabitants of a country as a whole. Second, with rivers, no, mountain ranges, hills, deserts and valleys. The third, oceans, seas, rivers and canals. The must be used. And fourth, second use. When a noun is used the second time, you must, because to particularize that, otherwise there will be no meaning. Understand? Clear? So in tutorial there will be only single point, one point. And that you keep in your mind for a week. Make small sentences like this. I saw a cat, the cat. I saw a lion, the lion. I saw a tiger, the tiger. I saw a flower, the flower. I saw a man, the man. I saw a child, the child. I saw a baby, the baby was crying. I saw any other things, I threw a stone, the stone. Then continue with through for more sentences there. I threw a flower, I threw a table, I threw a chair, don't throw a stone, tables and chairs, because that requires a lot of effort. Let's think about something else. I threw a ball, I threw a soap, I threw a soap dish, I threw a bulb, I threw a cup, I threw a handkerchief, then I threw a shirt, anything like that, a towel. And then next sentence will be the towel, or the shirt, the bulb, the cup, the mango, the stone, like that. You understand? Second use. Very simple. So that's the point today you should keep or take with you. That is second use. Second use of or the same noun as you have in the first sentence. Here always keep this as a specimen for you. Once there lived a king, the king was very kind. Bimbasara, story of Bimbasara was very kind. So he bought a pen, the pen. You can see, second use. Same noun, when you use second time, you must use the. There is no can and good. You must. Clear? Fine. For the time being, bye. See, my bye came before I said bye. Sorry. So now once again, bye. Have a nice day. Enjoy your life.